Flashbackers! This is a trust. No, this is Patrick Michael Strange. This is New Release Wednesday, June 26th, here at Flashback Comics, where we bring you all the great upcoming titles here at Flashback. So let's get right to it, because we have a lot to talk about today. Let's do it. Age of Ultron, Book 10, AI for Marvel Comics. Teen Titans, number 21. Bodhi Troll, number 2. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, number 23, and we have both cover A and cover B. Daredevil, number 27. Fatale, number 15. Morning Glories, issue number 28, and we have two great variant covers for that issue as well. Angel and Faith, season 9, number 23. Larfleeze, number 1. Captain America, number 8. Uncanny X-Force, number 7. Wolverine and the X-Men, number 32, which is the Hellfire Saga Part 2 of 5. The Bounce, number 2. Grim Fairy Tales, number 86, and two great variant covers for that as well. I know what you're talking about, Connor. Michael Turner's Fathom, the Elite Saga, number 2, with two great variant covers for that as well. Connor. Journey number 3, number 10. I get another for that one, Connor.
Oh, lordy.
Oh, lordy. Executive Assistants Assassins, number 12. Two
I like
great
this one,
variant
too.
covers. I do, too, there, Connor. A little silent on that one. Cross the Badlands, issue number 31, with two great variant covers. Actually, we have three great variant covers for Cross the Badlands. Number 31.
Leopard action.
Yep, Leopard action in effect. Guardians of the Galaxy, number 4 from Marvel Comics. Jupiter's Legacy, number 2, with two great variant covers. Nova, number 5 from Marvel Comics. Gambit, number 14. Amala's Blade, number 3 from Dark Horse. Red Sonja, She-Devil with a Sword, number 77. Red Sonja Unchained, number 3, and we have two great variant covers. That gets another Connor. Catwoman, number 21 from DC Comics. Clone, number 8. Star Trek, number 22. Secret Avengers, number 5. Batman the Dark Knight, number 21. Powers Bureau, number 5. Kiss Solo, the Catman, number 4. IDW, Judge Dredd, number 8. Wolverine, number 5. FF, number 8. Batman Superman, number 1 from DC Comics. Scarlet Spider, number 18. Adventure Time, number 17, and we have two great variant covers for Adventure Time. Ultimate Comics X-Men, number 28. The Green Team Teen Trillionaires, number 2. Godzilla, Rulers of Earth, number 1, and we have two great variant covers. I know Troy David Phillips is going to love that one. All-Star Western, featuring Jonah Hex, number 21. He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, number 3. 5 Ghosts from Image, number 4. Mask, number 8 from Dynamite, and we have four variant covers for that great issue. Check that out. Star Wars Legacy, number 4. Arrow, number 8 for all you CW fans. Hawkeye, number 11. Talon, number 9. Doctor Who, number 6. Avengers Arena, number 11. BPRD Vampire, number 4. Justice League of America, number 5. Hoax Hunters Case Files, number 1 from Image. Regular Show, number 2, and we have two great variant covers for issue number 2. Yeah. Adventures of Superman, number 2. Superman, number 21. Grim Fairy Tales Wonderland, number 12. And we have Grim Fairy Tales Wonderland Down the Rabbit Hole, number 2. Journey into Mysteries, 653 from Marvel. X-Men, number 2. Uncanny X-Men, number 7. All New X-Men, number 13. You gotta love X-Men. Young Avengers, number 6. Atomic Robo, number 1. Fury, My War Gone By, number 13. Red Lanterns, number 21. The Wake, number 2 from Vertigo DC. Sex, number 4. Uncanny, number 1. And we have 2 great variant covers for Uncanny, number 1. Exo Manowar, number 14 from Valiant, with a great 8-bit variant from Valiant as well.
I love it.
Love it. Justice League, number 21. Battlestar Galactica, number 2. Django Unchained, number 5. Injustice, Gods Among Us, number 6. Deadpool, number 12. Classics Illustrated Mars Attacks, number 1 from IDW. Mind MGMT from Matt Kent from Dark Horse, number 12. Prophet, number 36. Vampirella, number 30. And we have 3 great variant covers for number 30. King Conan, number 2. Grimm Fairy Tales Annual for 2013. We have both cover A and cover B for that. Lazarus, number 1 from Image Comics. We still got more for you. We're scrolling down. True Blood, number 14. The Massive, number 13 from Dark Horse. Bart Simpson, number 84. Ultimate Spider-Man, number 15. Aquaman, number 21. And last but not least, the fastest man alive. It is The Flash with issue number 21. And here we go. This is Flashback Comics New Release Wednesday. I am Patrick Michael Strange, not Atrocitus of the Red Lanterns. But I got a true Atrocitus over here. Let me drag him in here. His name is Troy David Phillips. He's wearing the Venom Spider-Man shirt today. What's going on there, buddy?
How are you, sir? Yes, indeed. A little Marvel love here. Spider-Man, back in black, and had to do a little Red Lantern myself.
We gotta support the Red Lanterns. We got some great Red Lantern rings for our Red Lantern subscribers here at Flashback. We're taking care of you guys.
Yes, indeed. Y'all are first on my list. Patrick, wanted to tell you, saw The Man of Steel, and I thought it was awesome. We got to see it in IMAX and 3D. I strenuously recommend that you see this movie in the best possible format because it is impactful. They do not, however, neglect on the story. There are some things you'll be watching this movie and you'll think, oh wait, that's different from the classic interpretation of The Man of Steel. That's okay. They do a very good job. Kevin Costner, amazing. Russell Crowe, amazing. And you know, I really like this new kid for Superman.
Henry Cavill.
I'd like him.
Yes.
I thought he, like Christopher Reeve before him, takes the role, takes it seriously.
Yes.
He makes it his.
Yes.
But he doesn't trample all over the greats that came before him.
No, he doesn't.
He's... I see great things ahead.
I do. I really enjoyed it. If I can't have Christopher Reeve, then I can definitely go for this Henry Cavill guy. He's got a great presence. He's got strength, but he, as well as you could see the compassion in his face. My wife loves him. All the women are loving him.
Well, you know,
he's so dreamy.
I like this guy. He's doing a great job. I can't wait to see additional Superman films. And I gotta ask you. You know, with all the changes, which I'm good with, I'm okay with it. But the red underwear, there's no red underwear.
Okay, you know what?
Without the red underwear,
I'm gonna say this. You know,
covering up his fortress of solitude.
My flashbackers, they all know that I love classics. I love Superman. You know, from his Golden Age interpretation right on through the years. I was on board with John Byrne's reboot, The Man of Steel, and the ongoing, and. The change in the costume is a little reflective of the changes that have been going on with the DC New 52.
Yes.
They're good changes. Visually, they're good changes. It's not the original Superman, so it doesn't have to look like the original Superman. At the same time, they keep enough, you know, the foundation, the core of the story is there. The core of the character is there. So let's go ahead and let go of the red trunks.
We can let go of the red trunks.
Well, you know,
it didn't make sense. Well,
it looked. It wasn't so much that it didn't make sense, but you know what? The new look in the movie, it's evocative of Jim Lee's redesign.
Yes.
And it's a brilliant redesign.
Yes.
But it's Jim Lee, so you know you expect brilliant redesigns.
Yes.
Wildcats notwithstanding. You knew I was going to say that. You knew I was going to say that.
It was a great movie. I enjoyed it. I gave it initially like 3.5 stars. I'm going to take away that half star, say it's only 3. Being a film guy, I got to say I loved it, but it was missing a little bit of the third act in regards to film structure. You have it's usually 3-act structure. I wish there would have been a little bit different ending, a little bit. Although I was fine with it, it just seemed rushed towards the end. And I wish we had a little bit more character development of Perry White, Lois Lane. I still think we needed some more character development there. But for the initial film and having not had a good Superman film in years, I don't even think Superman Returns doesn't exist to me. It's a great start. I can't wait for more, and I loved it.
No offense to you, Brendan Ruth. I got to say this about Perry White. I understand what you're saying about a little more character development, but the scenes that he does have firmly build the character. When he comes, when Lawrence Fishburne gets out there, and he says what he says, and that's Perry White. He captures the essence, and he doesn't chew up a lot of screen time doing it. When he shows courage, he shows good courage. When he shows compassion, he shows solid compassion. And the focus of the story, let's face it, it needed to be on Superman and his fathers.
True.
Because we've had too much, too many distractions in the past.
I could go more on that, but we have a lot to cover today.
That's true.
I'm with you on that. Let's just say Superman was raised by 2 Green Arrows. That's it. I mean, Robin Hoods, which is awesome.
Well, yes.
Well, by relation, Green Arrow, based off of the Robin Hood mythology. So I'm not too bad in messing that up there.
There is that inspiration.
It was a great film. We enjoyed it, but we got a lot to cover. Let's go ahead and start with
I got some picks. You want to do some picks?
Yeah, let's go with yours, man.
All right. Well, Connor, if you would follow me over this way, if you're not following Dynamite Entertainment, if you're not following Masks, you should. I picked up one of the variants here, Green Hornet, the Shadow, the Spider. Look at this beauty with Miss Fury right in front and center.
Miss Fury.
By the way, Flashbackers, we still have Miss Fury 1, 2, and 3 here at Flashback.
Check it out.
It's a great book, and we are hitting the climax of the story. If you've not been following these classic pulp action characters as they tackle, a city of corruption, then you need to do that. You really do.
Good stuff. Good stuff from Dynamite.
Yeah, Dynamite it's a talent. It's a house full of talent. Now, All-Star Western. I've talked about this book once before, and I really feel like I should do a spotlight on All-Star Western and Jonah Hex. Classic Bronze Age Marvel or DC Western character. All-Star Western has been focusing on Jonah Hex, in particular his adventures in the early Old West era Gotham City.
Yes, good stuff.
We've seen Gotham in its early stages in American history being built into the city that we know today. So we meet Dr. Arkham before he actually has an asylum. We meet the Cobblepot family, and of course the early Waynes. And we see the early Wayne family tackling city corruption. And then there's anti-hero Jonah Hex with, his kind of unfathomable moral code. He's really black and white. And he would just as soon shoot a man as spit tobacco.
Yep.
But it's beautiful stuff. If you're not following it, you really should be.
Check it out.
I have to say a couple of words about our Godzilla Rulers of the Earth. I heard Patrick throw down on me.
We know you love the kaiju.
We have, yes, I do. Here we have Gigan on the cover, this alternate, and then we see the King of the Monsters himself there, a little more front and center, a little Mecha Godzilla down there. This series does a very good job of taking the classic monsters and bringing them together while simultaneously focusing on the struggles of the human characters of the story. So there's a lot of monsters romping action, but it's not all monster romping action. There actually is a story of substance. There is characterization. There's courage. There's struggle. And there will be Godzilla delivering beatdowns to other giant monsters, and that Mecha Godzilla is firmly in his sights, too.
Speaking of which, Pacific Rim, I can't wait to see that, but we'll talk on that later. That looks awesome. I know you're waiting for that.
You know what? When the trailer to Pacific Rim came up in Superman Man of Steel, and as soon as the trailer was over, I looked over at my wife, and my precise words were, "It's not even a question."
You wet your pants, didn't you?
No. And even if I had, that's TMI for my Flashbackers.
All right.
This is not TMI. This is Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes, sir.
And that is Gamora, deadliest woman alive, deadliest woman in the galaxy, raised by Thanos. Can you imagine Thanos taking a baby girl whose people had been slaughtered and raising her? What kind of parent would Thanos have made, I wonder?
You say please for candy.
It probably explains why it's so easy for her to kill a room full of Badoon.
I would say so. And having the lovely Zoe Saldana play her in the film, the upcoming film, I can't wait.
Now, just take a peek on the inside here, people. If you're not following Guardians, you really ought to be. I've talked about Guardians. I've talked about Rocket Raccoon and Groot and Gamora.
Drax the Destroyer. Dave Bautista will be playing him.
That's man, you're just giving it all up. You're not giving people any reason.
Our people are getting online. That's what this whole new generation is. See, you old schoolers, that's what we do. We're fandom. It's fandom. We will go. We'll find this out. But it's not giving anything away. Don't worry. He likes to say I spoil too much. I don't spoil.
He really does.
I'm making you interested in you're wanting to pick it up.
As soon as
Tell
Patrick
post in the comments.
You know what?
We need some comments anyway. We need comments on this stuff. Let us know if we're doing a good job or a bad job. If I'm giving away too much or if he's not giving it up enough. Let us know in the comments right now. After you watch this video, let us know.
Yes, indeed. Oh, and thanks for telling me that Rosebud was the sled, by the way. What kind of highlights you got for me?
All right, you're good? You got them all?
Oh, I think I did.
All right, let's go. My picks. First up, off the bat, Larfleeze #1. A great new DC Comics title featuring our favorite Orange Lantern of Larfleeze. I fell in love with this character when he was introduced, and then I fell in love with him even more in the Green Lantern animated series that was on Cartoon Network. Mm-hmm. They did a great episode where he was kind of like Gollum from The Lord of the Rings.
Well, yes.
And the way they kind of portrayed him, it just made me love him. And so with Scott Collins doing the art chores on this, as well as Keith Giffen and J.M.D. Matisse on the writing chores, I can't wait to check this out. Larfleeze getting some much-deserved love from DC Comics.
I don't know about much deserved. That guy is greedy.
But he's awesome. You didn't love it? Man,
Oh, I love the stories. I'm just saying.
Next up on my picks, I fell in love with the first issue of this.
Is that Mark Millar and Frank Quietly on Jupiter's Legacy?
Yes, you remember we spotlighted the first issue. So when I picked it up and read it, I fell in love with it. So the second issue is out now. Even though we spotlighted it once before, I got to give it some more love because I fell in love with this title. It's just great stuff. Just imagining superheroes in like modern times and how they would be. Mark Millar doesn't disappoint me at all. I love everything he does, and so can't wait to dig into this and just look at this action right here. Oh,
Thank you, Frank Quietly.
I'll stop. Thank you, Frank Quietly. Thank you, Mark Millar. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to pick that up.
I'm pretty excited.
Check out Jupiter's Legacy #2. Great Image Comics title. I'll be scooping that up. What do I got next? Where are we at? Batman, Superman. Here we go. Written by Greg Pak, who I loved on his Hulk run when he was doing, it was the post-World War Hulk stuff, I think it was.
Well, World War Hulk.
And he did, actually, no, he did do World War Hulk. Planet Hulk.
Planet Hulk, World War Hulk.
Planet Hulk was so good.
He tackled some of the best characterization on Hercules in The Incredible Hercules.
Yes, afterwards. But Planet Hulk, I can't say enough. If you haven't read Planet Hulk, you need to check out Planet Hulk. And then when it came into World War Hulk, when Hulk came back to Earth, but that Planet Hulk stuff, I love that.
You know what,
the
actually,
whole Gladiator take on Hulk was just awesome.
The Hulk gets a lot of attention because it's just epic, and those stories are really fantastic. But I'll tell you a little Greg Pak tidbit. If you've not checked out Red Skull Incarnate, it's a interesting characterization on the classically evil Nazi character, the Red Skull. You get to see him as he grows through Nazi Germany and its rise to power. Greg Pak does amazing characterization, and he shows you, I think we get a combination of some sympathetic moments, and yet why we can't really sympathize with the Red Skull.
Gotcha. I haven't heard of that one, so I definitely will check that one out.
Yes.
You'll have to pull those to the side for me so I can read those.
Yeah,
that sounds good.
Magneto Testament is another one. That's
Okay.
another great one to check out. This one, though, you talked about Greg Pak. I just want to jump on top of you with a couple of words about Jay Lee.
Jay Lee.
Because I find his artwork phenomenal.
Oh, I can't say enough about Jay Lee. I met him years ago. I love his work from back in his Hellshock days when he was one of those Image Comics guys that came out of the Marvel bin.
I liked him when he was on Namor at Marvel.
When he was at Namor, well, yeah, he was rocking it at Marvel. Then he left Namor to form his own creator-owned title of Hellshock. But since I'm spotlighting this book, let me go back to Batman Superman. It's Batman Superman. What more could you not love about this title? The fact that it's Batman and Superman together in one book and written by the talents of Greg Pak that we showed a lot of love on by the breakdown on his past work, as well as the amazing artwork of the Philippines' own my superhero. I'm being Filipino. He's such an amazing artist. I fucking love Jay Lee. Excuse my language, but having the two of them on this title, Batman, Superman, you gotta pick this up. We're probably not gonna have enough books in stock with this, so we're gonna have to do some extra orders on this. So you gotta scoop this up. We love it. Batman, Superman, #1. Check it out. Can't say enough about that book. I'm gonna be definitely scooping it up.
Well, yeah, you're in line behind me, my friend.
All right. I got you. So I talked about Jupiter's Legacy. I talked about Larfleeze. I talked about Batman, Superman. I have one more pick for you guys. Let me find it. Where is it?
It's...
I'm losing my mind here.
Come on, farther down. At the
Lazarus
end.
one. I know this was one of them. I think there was one other one, but Lazarus one, written by Greg Rucka and illustrated by Michael Lark. Some great work on this. I don't want to give away too much, but it's about a female assassin, and by just these couple pages that I've opened up for you, you can see that it's an action fest. But there's also some great story because it's written by freaking Greg Rucka, who is an amazing talent. You got to check it out. Lazarus 1 from Image Comics. Image keeps on dropping the great new issues. New series are coming out left and right. Here it is that I want to talk about. So check out Lazarus Run from Greg Rucka and Michael Lark. Last but not least, I want to promote Django Unchained, the ongoing comic. Well, it's not an ongoing, but the 7-issue limited series from DC Vertigo. Basically, this is this full screenplay from Quentin Tarantino's Django Unchained. When the actual film, they had to cut some pieces out. So with this series that you get from Vertigo, you're getting the whole script that you didn't get from the film. So if you love the film and you want some more Django Unchained action, you need to pick up the book. It's some great work brought to you by Reginald Hunlin, Nigel Zelagege. I'm probably messing up my man's name, but some great artwork from him. It's a great book. There's been various artists putting work together for this. I love it. Check it out. And if you had issue #4, check out the great variant cover by Mshindo, who's one of my boys from blacksuperhero.com as well as Hero Talk. Shout out to those guys on those forum boards. I love you guys. I haven't forgot about you. Shout out to my man Mshindo, who did a great variant cover for issue 4. But check out Django Unchained. Great book. I love it. We are back. We had a little bit of technical difficulties. Got some love coming at me from home. Sorry about that.
Aww.
But we're back. We're talking about Red Lanterns, and we'll talk Deadpool game real quick. Quick couple of words on Red Lantern. Did you have something you want to say? Because I know something I want to say about it.
Well, here we go. Guy Gardner, traitor to the core. I think we're going to see some interesting characterization with Guy Gardner. A lot of interesting things are coming out of Green Lantern. Now that Jeff Johns has moved on to other things, the new creative teams, they've got their work is cut out for them. But I think the new creative teams are doing a good job so far of picking up the pieces and putting the pieces together. They're respecting what came before them, but they're showing their own legs as they go. So I'm excited, and I think I was, and now you're holding it for me. Here's your chance, people. Guy Gardner, Red Lantern of Rage. I think you're going to like what you see here.
And that's what I wanted to chime in on. You saw he was part of the Green Lantern's New Guardians Corps. No, he was part of the Green Lantern Corps title. Corps. Thank you, Connor. Connor's the man. He was part of the Green Lantern Corps. They now have made him a Red Lantern. And I think this is the issue that does kick him off as the Red Lantern. Check it out. We're going to see a lot more crime-driven stuff because of this guy, Charles Soule. He did a great panel down at Heroes Con. He's bringing a lot of his crime noir skills to test on this. So there's going to be some great stuff. From what I heard on the write-ups on this, some great action. And Green with Guy Gardner, who we all know he's a pretty particular angry Green Lantern. And now that he's a Red Lantern, and this is powered by hate, Rage. It's going to be crazy. So I can't wait to check out Red Lanterns. Good stuff. And we got our Red Lantern rings.
Yes, we do.
We're going to be powering these up with our Rage, especially me and him going at it later for all of his messing with me on these videos. Last but not least, a couple things. Deadpool game just came out today. I forgot to bring my copy in to show you guys. If y'all want to battle me, I don't know if there's a multiplayer element, but check me out on Xbox Live, Patrick Strange. We'll go toe-to-toe. I'm going to kick this guy's ass every time. Deadpool game, it looks awesome. We'll talk about it more later. We'll talk about it next week because it's a great-looking game. Speaking of games, I got my man Craig George over here talking about Magic tournaments here at Flashback Comics. We have these on Friday evening here at the store. We have sanctioned tournaments. We're on the Magic the Gathering site running these tournaments. You want to come out and play with us And I'll make sure Troy David Phillips brings the popcorn and drinks to keep you nourished and playing with us throughout the night and into the morning.
Just leave me your credit card. Now, that's Friday night for Magic. Thursday nights, we're looking at Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yu-Gi-Oh! I didn't know about that.
Yeah, see? 7 p.m. Thursday nights here at Flashback Comics. We're talking Yu-Gi-Oh! So we're trying to do this the right way. We want to be sanctioned. We want to hear feedback from our fans, feedback from the players. Tell us what you like, tell us what you don't like, tell us what we're doing right, tell us what we're not doing right, and what we could do better. I want to hear from you, so come in here. Are we at the point where
Oh, no, not yet.
Okay.
I want to talk one more thing. Big series that I got into last night on ABC, written by one of the great comic talents, Brian K. Vaughan. I was shocked when I saw it because I didn't know that this was his new series. It's called Under the Dome. If you saw the Simpsons movie where they dropped the dome on Springfield, basically take that concept into this. World, this small town in New England gets this dome dropped on it. It's a great sci-fi drama series that I fell in love with last night. Check it out. I'm telling this guy to check it out so we can talk about it more, but it's written by the Runaways Marvel Comics writer Brian K. Vaughan. He also wrote, I think, The Pride for DC Vertigo. Great Marvel Comics writer. And what was that one title with the president who was also a superhero, or is it the mayor?
That was a video game.
No.
No.
That title. He also wrote that. Ex Machina.
Oh, yes.
If you love Ex Machina, if you love Machina,
yes.
Ex Machina, if you love that guy, Brian K. Vaughan, BKV for short, he's a very talented writer. I'm loving this Under the Dome series. I wanted to mention because it was I had a great time with it last night. And you need to watch it. Connor needs to watch it. Craig George needs to watch it. Larry needs to watch it. Check it out. It's a great show. But we've talked a lot today. There's a lot of good stuff going on.
Yes,
Thank you to Marvel, DC, IDW, Image for giving us great stuff to talk about. We're loving life as fanboys. Can't wait, and we got to get to it now.
Yeah,
I got to read that new Jupiter's Legacy, man.
Oh, I can't wait.
I know you want that Godzilla.
Yes, I do. That's on top of my read pile. So remember, people, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to us on YouTube.
This is Troy David Phillips.
And Patrick Michael Strange.
And we are out of here. Atrocitus!